You just hold yourself in that holding pattern where what you prefer cannot be seen by you. Oh, it's being revealed to you. Oh, the path is there for you. All kinds of forces are moving things into place. We love you so much, but it seems so odd to us with all of the obvious signs that you do not see them because you're not in the receptive mode. You're looking for trouble rather than solution. You're looking for problem rather than solution. You're amplifying questions rather than expecting answers. And of course you're not doing this all the time. There is so much in your world that is working well. But you know what? A lot that is working well for the same reasons that a lot is not working well. In other words, if there's something good, you observe it and more good comes. If there's something not good, you observe it and more bad comes. In other words, you're sort of observing. You're observing reality, and in what you came here to do was to create reality. Not one of you said, I'll go see what that got going on. Sort it out. Oh, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. I'll sort reality into piles. Good things, bad things, Democrats, Republicans. Good things, bad things, good things, bad things, good things, bad things. And we say, in your sorting process, you make yourself a vibrational match to all of it. And then you keep getting all of it. And so, what you want to do is care about how you feel. So, quickly, you've been listening to us for a while. You were source energy before you came into this body, and the larger part of you still is source energy. Part of you came into this body where you are sifting and sorting and observing and creating. So as you're sifting through the data, you are coming to personal conclusions about what you would prefer. And those preferences, those conclusions, those desires matter so much because you are the creator of your own reality. So you're launching these rockets of desire. And the reason we call them rockets of desire is because you focus and we amplify. But in most cases, you are not right now a vibrational match to what you just asked for. But the larger part of you is. So you really just have to decide, how can I be more of a vibrational match to what I want and less of a vibrational match to what I don't want? Or how can I be more of a vibrational match to what's coming and less of a vibrational match to what is? Or how much of what is do I want to continue to be a vibrational match to? And what that now is that I'm experiencing on a day-to-day basis, do I want to cease being a vibrational match to? And the answer to that is focus. Just focus and feel, focus and feel, focus and feel, and most of all, care about feeling good. So one last thing we want to tell you, and then we'll open it to talk with you about whatever you want to talk about. When the cork bobs on the surface of the water, that's its natural buoyant state. And in this analogy of vibration, we want to say that's a high frequency. There's no resistance. The cork is bobbing on the surface where it naturally is. And that's who you were when you were born. That's who you will be when you make your transition to non-physical. It's who you are when you're joyful. It's who you are when you're appreciative. It's who you are when you're happy. It's who you are when you feel passion. It's who you are when you feel eager. So that's naturally who you are. And that's naturally where you will be unless you're doing something to hold the cork under the water. It matters to know that, because you don't have to run around trying to find things to feel good about. Just stop looking for things to feel bad about. That really is the solution. The good stuff is dominant. The good stuff is abundant. The good stuff is natural. The good stuff is who you are. It's natural for you to prosper. It's natural for you to feel good. You just got to stop doing that thing that causes you to hold yourself in the non-receptive mode, in the mode where you can't find the clue, where you can't feel your way on this winding, fabulous, adventurous path of least resistance. So if we can convince you, and words don't teach, we'll point it out to you, and then life will show it to you in a way that you will really know it to be. If we can convince you that you know what you want, you've been asking for it, and that it exists in a vibrational state. We've been calling that vibrational state your vortex. Get in the vortex, we said, until you could hardly stand to listen to us anymore. There's a vibrational reality that if you can sync up with it, then all those things that you want will come into your experience in a way that you can experience the full manifestation of them. So we want to talk about what manifestations really are, because you live in a physical world where you're used to looking around at stuff and you think that all of this stuff is manifestation, and it certainly is. But we want to point out to you that there is vibration, and then there is thought, and that thought is a manifestation of vibration. Because once you're having a thought about it, you've turned the vibration into something perceivable, into something understandable, into something conceptual, into something. So there is vibration, and then there is the manifestation of the thought. And that's momentum. And once there is a manifestation of a vibration into a thought, then there can be a manifestation into a word. Language is a further manifestation, isn't it? The thoughts that occur to you are manifestations, and it means that momentum is underway. So there is vibration, and then the manifestation of thought, big time important, and then the manifestation of word, and then action, and then all that stuff. And what goes wrong for so many of you is that you want to go from the launching of the rocket, which is the vibration, all the way to the full manifestation of it, and you're not willing to let the momentum, the natural momentum of the laws of the universe, have their gestation time. You don't plant corn in the field and then that day demand that it show itself to you. Come out now. Dinner's in an hour and we need you now. You understand that there is a process, and it's a sure process, and those who have watched it know what it is. And there is a sure process for you too. There's a sure process from you sifting through contrast and coming to desires that you're not manifested, that are not yet manifested in the full-blown see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, touch it fashion. But it is a reality.